Begin in child's pose. Big toes touching, knees slightly apart, so the upper body rests between the thighs. Find a deep, steady breath. Rest the forehead on the earth and let any thoughts, worries, or mental tension drain down into the earth from the point between the eyebrows. Allow yourself to arrive in the present moment, with your body, with your breath. If at any point in the practice you find your mind wandering, gently draw your attention back to your inhales and exhales. Begin to walk your hands over to the right until the torso is over the right thigh. Come onto the left fingertips, stretching the whole left side of the body. Walk your hands back through center and all the way over to the left, coming onto the right fingertips, pressing the right hip back and down, stretching the whole right side of the body. Walk the hands back through center. Rest for a breath in child's pose. Deep, generous inhale, full, complete exhale. And then walk the hands back towards the legs, arriving in a kneeling position with the hands on the thighs to begin seated cat-cow. Inhale, puff the chest forward and gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, heart reaches forward, elbows back. Exhale, curling in. Continue with your own breath. With your next exhale, reach the hands back, interlace the fingers. Inhale to puff the chest towards the sky. Exhale to release. Inhale, knuckles down, lift the heart. Exhale to release. Inhale, knuckles to the floor, heart lifts. Exhale to release. Inhale, knuckles down. This time, exhale, bow forward, knuckles to the sky. Inhale to lift up to a seat. Exhale, bowing forward, reaching the knuckles for the sky. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, bowing forward, pressing the hands over the head. And inhale to lift up. Exhale, release the hands, taking them out in front of you, coming to a tabletop position and setting the knees up under the hips. Walk the hands forward so that the chest comes down towards the floor. Maybe the forehead rests on the earth, or if you're more flexible, gaze forward and melt the heart down towards the floor. If that's not possible for you, take a block underneath the forehead for more support. Wherever you are, keep pressing the hands down into the earth so that the shoulders stay supported and the arms stay active. Imagine melting the space behind the heart down towards the floor. This is Anahatasana, heart chakra opening pose. On an inhale, press into the hands to come back up, setting yourself in neutral tabletop, gripping all 10 fingers into the earth, palms directly under the shoulders. Inhale to lift the right leg, knee bent, and begin to circle the leg, drawing circles inward, big circles with the knee. Pause and reverse direction. Now drawing big circles outward, opening and warming the hip joint. Softly release the right knee to the floor. Lift the left leg, knee bent, and begin to circle inwards, each time tracing a bigger circle in the air with the knee. Pause and reverse the direction, tracing circles outwards, opening and lubricating the hip joint, preparing it for more motion in the Vinyasa. Release the left knee to the floor. On an inhale, extend the right arm all the way up to the sky. Take an extra inhale, press the right hand back. As you exhale, thread the right hand under the left, coming onto the outer right shoulder. Leave the left hand planted on the floor, elbow over wrist. And on an inhale, extend the left leg back and up, reaching through the foot. Exhale, curl the belly in, tap knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale, hug the navel to spine, tap knee to elbow. Inhale to reach long through the leg. Exhale to curl in. Inhale to extend energy through the foot. Exhale, hug the belly to spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend the knee. This time, extend the leg to step down to the floor. Using the foot for support, release the left thumb to left hip crease and press the hip back and away. Extend the left arm high, slowly opening it back behind you as you open the chest. Option to bend the left elbow and take a half bind, pressing the left hand into the right thigh. With an inhale, extend the arm back to the sky and then plant the hand on the floor, making your way back to a neutral tabletop position with the arms. Step the left foot back in line with the right knee. Inhale the arms up to a T shape. Back of the left hand to left leg. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and over, lengthening the right side of the body. With your next inhale, reach the arms back up to a T shape. Exhale, lean to the right, planting right hand under shoulder. Option to lift the left leg in line with the hip. Next option, bend the left knee, holding the ankle with the left hand and press the foot into the hand for a back bend. Open the chest, squeeze shoulder blades together, and then softly release. Stepping the left knee back in line with the right and walking the hands back underneath the shoulders, neutral tabletop. Inhale, the left arm lifts up to the sky, draw the shoulder blade down the back. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right, coming onto outer left shoulder. Stacking right elbow over wrist for support. As you inhale, extend the right leg back and up. Exhale, hug the belly in, tap knee to elbow. Inhale to extend and lengthen. Exhale, curl in with control. Inhale, extend, reach long. Exhale, navel to spine, tap the knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, thigh to chest, and then softly step the right foot down. Inhale, extend the right arm high, drawing the right shoulder blade down the back, opening the collarbones. If you did on the first side, bend the right elbow to reach back behind you for a half bind, pressing the right hand into the left thigh. On an inhale, reach the right arm back up to the sky, and then slowly plant the right hand in front of the face. Lifting yourself up onto the hands, step the right foot back in line with the left knee. On an inhale, lift the arms to a T shape. Exhale, back of right hand to right thigh. Inhale, left arm sweeps up and over, Parigasana variation. Lengthen the whole left side of the body, hips forward. Inhale, arms back to a T. Exhale, plant the left hand down in line with the left knee and lift the right leg to hip height. Option to stay here, or if you did on the first side, bend the right knee and take a hold of the right ankle, pressing the foot into the hand, hips forward, back bending, squeezing shoulder blades together. If you're in the back bend, soft to release. Step the right knee down next to the left. Release the right hand to the floor and walk the hands back below the shoulders. Curl the toes under and hover the knees off the floor. Begin to sit the hips back, lengthening the spine, and then press into the hands as you lift the tailbone up to the sky, finding a straight line from palms to tailbone. Keep that as you begin to press the heels down toward the earth, only straightening the legs as much as you can while keeping the spine, especially the lower back, long. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press the heels down. Strong legs, inhale, lift. Exhale, press down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, heels ground. And begin to turn the head slowly with control left to right, as though saying a gentle but firm no, stretching both sides of the neck. Bringing the head back to center, start to nod in a soft yes, relaxing the neck, and then find stillness, ears between the biceps. From downward facing dog, inhale, lift up high onto the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, touching them softly down to the earth. Inhale, arch the back, gaze up. Exhale, peel the toes back, sit back, and reach back for the sides of the feet, crown of the head to the earth. Inhale, lift the hips, round the spine, rabbit pose. Exhale, sit the hips down to the heels, reach forward. Inhale, rock forward, weight in the hands. Exhale, curl the toes, hips back and up. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend both knees down to the earth, touching softly. Inhale, arch the back, tailbone and gaze up. Exhale, peel the toes back, sit back, reach back for the sides of the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, round the spine, rabbit pose. Exhale, hips back down to the heels, reach forward. Inhale, rock forward, taking weight in the hands, curl the toes. Exhale, sit back and up, knees bent. Inhale, straighten the legs on the toes. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, lift up high onto the toes. Exhale, bend both knees to the earth. Inhale, arch the back, heart through the arms. Exhale, reach back with the hands. Inhale, crown of the head to the floor, lift the hips, straighten the arms. Exhale, hips sit down to the heels, reach forward. Inhale, rock forward to tabletop, curl the toes. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Grip all 10 fingers into the earth. Lengthen the spine by lifting the tailbone high. Keep the legs strong and active. Slowly begin to walk the feet forward until the feet arrive between the hands in Uttanasana, forward fold. Feel free to bend the knees any amount so the hamstrings are comfortable, or if the hands don't reach the floor, use a block under the hands at any height for support. If the hands do easily reach the floor, turn the palms to face up in a gesture of softness and receptivity. Soften the knees and find a gentle bounce, using the weight of the head to traction and relax the muscles of the back along the spine. To come up, bend the knees a lot, shift weight back into the heels, tuck the tailbone, and slow to roll up to stand, stacking the vertebrae. Head comes up last, finding lots of length and space in the body. Take a full, deep breath. Beginning in Tadasana, mountain pose, draw the palms together in front of the heart. Big toes are touching, heels slightly apart. Lift and spread all 10 toes and relax them down to the earth. Press the feet down to feel an energy rebounding up the legs, maybe all the way into the lower belly. Keep reaching through the crown of the head as the shoulders move away from the ears, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, watch the palms meet. Exhale, open the palms, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway onto fingertips. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the right foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Glide forward, releasing right knee and right toes. Inhale, sweep the arms over the head. Exhale, plant the hands on either side of the front foot. Curl the back toes under and step back to plank pose. Same exhale, lower the knees, release the toes, lower all the way down to the mat. Hands forward under the shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders as you lift up to Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale to lower. Hands back by the rib cage. Inhale to lift up through tabletop. Exhale, lift the hips and press the heels down, downward facing dog. Keep the body strong and active, the breath steady and deep. With your next exhale, look forward and step the right foot all the way to the right thumb, lowering the back knee and toes. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, palms meet. Exhale, plant the hands on either side of the front foot, curl back toes under, lift the knee and step forward to a flat back. And then exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way out and up, coming to stand, watching the palms meet. Exhale, trace the midline down, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. Exhale, hollow the belly, navel to spine as you fold forward, bending the knees if you need. Inhale, lift and lengthen onto fingertips. Exhale, bend both knees. Take a huge left step back. Glide forward, release left knee and toes. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Watch the palms meet. Exhale, plant the hands on either side of the front foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the knee and step back. On your next exhale, lower the knees, toes, and lower all the way down to the earth. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, press up, cobra pose. Exhale to lower down. Hands walk back by the ribs. Inhale, press up onto the knees, curl the toes. Exhale into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Keep lifting the tailbone, wrapping the shoulder blades back to front. Inner thighs move back towards the back of your mat. At the bottom of your next exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step the left foot to the left thumb. Lower the back knee and back toes, and inhale, sweep the arms all the way overhead. Exhale, release the hands on either side of the front foot. Curl the back toes under, step forward to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way out and up, coming to stand. Exhale, trace the midline, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the navel to spine, protect the back as you fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown. Exhale, bend both knees, step the right foot all the way back on your mat. Release the right knee and toes. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, keeping the thighs squeezing together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking the left hand to the thigh, sweep the right elbow across the thigh, and then stack elbows and wrists coming to prayer position. Keep a little space between the torso and the left thigh as you twist, rolling the left shoulder open. Option to curl the back toes under and lift the back knee. Keep the back leg strong, reaching through the back heel. Final option to open the arms out to a T shape, pressing the right upper arm against the knee to help deepen the twist. On an exhale, look down, release the left hand, take the hands to either side of the front foot and step back to plank pose. On your next exhale, shift forward, lower all the way down to the floor. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, press into the floor, roll the shoulders, lift the heart. Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Stay here. Elbows back, heart forward, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, softly lower down to the earth. Hands back by the ribs, curl the toes under, legs strong. Inhale, press all the way up to plank pose. Exhale, lift from the low belly, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Keep grounding through the heels, gripping all 10 fingers strongly, a puff of air beneath the center of the palms. With your next exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and step the right foot all the way to the right thumb, lowering the back knee to the ground. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the palms down to heart center. Right hand to right thigh, hook the left elbow over right knee and stack the palms and elbows. Press down through the right hand to roll the right shoulder back as you twist the chest open, broadening the collarbones. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee if you did on the first side. Back leg stays strong and active, hugging all the muscles to bone. On an inhale, open the arms out to a T shape if you took that option on the first side. Rolling the right shoulder blade down the back, gazing up at the right palm if it's available. On an exhale, gaze down to release the hands on either side of the front foot. Step the back foot forward. Inhale, lift onto fingertips, reaching through the crown. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way out and up, coming to stand, watching the palms meet and filling the body with breath. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, empty the belly and dive forward over the legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, and step back to plank pose. Holding plank, building heat in the body, hands gripping strongly into the earth, thighs squeezed together, reach through the heels and the crown of the head, navel to spine, keep the body active and the breath steady and deep. With your next exhale, shift forward onto the toes and lower all the way down to the earth. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders back as you lift to Bhujangasana, staying with the pelvis on the earth, tops of the feet pressed down. One more inhale, lift through the crown of the head, heart forward. Exhale, lower. Hands walk back by the ribs, curl the toes under. Inhale, press straight up to plank pose. Exhale, navel to spine, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Sustain downward facing dog. Steady the breath. Inhale, lift the right leg high and look under the belly to see the toes pointing straight down at the earth. Keep reaching through the right heel. With your next exhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Rock forward to plank pose. Inhale to extend back and up, one-legged dog. Exhale, glide forward, knee to chest. Inhale, extending the leg back and up, long straight line. Exhale, squeeze the thigh into the chest and softly step the right foot inside the thumb. Lower the back knee, release the toes. Inhale to lift the heart, gaze up. Exhale, shift the hips back and flex the front foot. Inhale, glide forward, lift the heart. Exhale, shift back, flex the foot, stretch the hamstring. Inhale to glide forward. Exhale to shift back. Walk the hands back and tuck the right thumb into the right hip crease, pressing the right hip back and away from the foot. Inhale, extend the right arm up to the sky, elbow first. Deep breaths. Press the left hand into the floor and broaden the collarbones. Exhale, release the right hand down and fold over the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. If possible, walk both hands forward for a deeper stretch, lengthening through the crown of the head. With your next inhale, bend the right knee, glide forward, gaze up, and then scoot the right foot slightly out to the right so both hands can come inside the foot. Hands under the shoulders, and turn the toes slightly out to make space for the hips. Gently rock the hips left to right if that feels good to you. And if you'd like to go deeper, come onto the forearms, elbows under shoulders. If that's slightly too deep, you can use a block or a thick book underneath the elbows as a good midway point. If you're on the elbows on the floor and would like to come deeper, open the elbows out to the side, stack the palms, and rest the forehead on the backs of the hands. Wherever you are, squeeze the thighs together as though closing a pair of scissors to activate the legs and protect the pelvis. Coming out, making your way back onto the palms and lift onto the ball of the right foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, hug the right knee into the shoulder and exhale, lift the heel to the left hip. Squeeze the thigh to the chest. Inhale, extend the right leg up and back. Exhale, release the leg down to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank pose, and then come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Step the left foot forward in front of the hips. Inhale, left arm to the sky in a modified Vashisthasana side plank. You can stay here, or for more challenge, look down for balance and step the left foot to stack it on top of the right. Squeeze the thighs together, lift the hips, and take your gaze up to the sky. Exhale to come out, draw the belly to spine and plant the left hand. Same exhale, slow lower down to the floor. Hands walk forward under the shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back to Cobra Pose. Think heart forward, shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, roll over the belly to lower. Hands back by the ribs, toes curl under, kneecaps lift. Inhale, press strong up to plank pose. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg back and up, gazing under the belly to see the toes pointing straight down at the floor. Then draw the ears between the biceps, reach the heel long, lift up a little higher. Exhale, draw the thigh to the chest, gliding forward to plank. Inhale, extend the leg up and back, reaching through left heel. Exhale, thigh to chest, squeezing in. Inhale, reaching the leg up and back. Exhale, draw the navel to spine and softly step through, left foot inside left thumb. Glide forward, releasing the right knee and toes. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale, shift the hips back, flexing the front foot. Inhale to glide forward, lift the heart and gaze. Exhale, sit the hips back, front foot flexes. Inhale, gliding forward, knee past the ankle. Exhale, sitting back to Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Walk the right hand under the shoulder, tuck the left thumb into the hip crease, and press the left hip back and away. Left palm in front of the heart, elbow lifts. Inhale, extend the arm all the way to the sky. Deep breaths, broadening the collarbones, enjoying the twist. On an exhale, lower the left hand down to the floor and fold deeply over the front leg, reaching through the crown of the head. Option to walk both hands forward for a deeper hamstring stretch. With every inhale, think lengthen. With every exhale, think soften and fold. Inhale to lengthen the spine and shift forward, bending the front knee. Heel toe the left foot out to the side so the left hand can come inside the left foot, hands under the shoulders, and turn the toes out at a diagonal. Softly shift the hips left to right. If you did on the first side, come down to the forearms, elbows under shoulders, or use the block as support. Keep pressing the top of the back foot into the earth to keep the leg active and the pelvis stable. A subtle action, think of lifting the right side of the rib cage and lowering the left ribs down towards the earth. Final option, if you did on the first side, stack the hands, opening the elbows, and rest the forehead on the hands. Use the exhale to release any sensation that may be arising in the hips or any energy that you're ready to let go of. To come out, lift back up onto the palms. Curl the toes under, lift the back knee. Come onto the ball of the left foot, hug the left knee to left shoulder, and with a strong exhale, lift the left heel towards the hip. Inhale, shoot the leg up and back, one-legged dog. And exhale, softly lower the left leg in line with the right. Inhale to shift forward to plank pose, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot. Step the right foot forward in front of the hips and lift the right arm to the sky. Stay here or look down for balance as you step the right foot on top of the left, squeezing the inner thighs together, lifting the hips and reaching the right fingertips up to the sky. Keep the belly engaged, press into the floor with the hand, and then slow to curl the belly in to exhale back to plank and all the way down to the floor. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, lifting through the crown of the head, cobra pose. Heart forward, lift up a little higher, and on an exhale, lower down. Hands back by the ribs. Inhale, press up straight to plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Hold downward facing dog, keeping the breath nice and steady. Grip all 10 fingers into the floor and press the floor away from you, reaching the tailbone high. At the bottom of your next exhale, look forward, bend the knees, and softly float or hop between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, coming to fingertips. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale to sweep the arms all the way out and up, watching the palms meet overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms to the heart. Center yourself, deepening and steadying the breath. Maybe you can feel the heartbeat under the thumbs, and allow the energy cultivated so far in your practice to course through the body. You can stay facing as you are. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Grounding into the left foot, lift the right foot up for tree pose, placing the sole of the foot on the inner left thigh. You can stay holding the ankle, left hand in front of the chest. Also, you can modify by placing the sole of the foot on the calf. If the sole of the foot is all the way on the inner thigh, press the sole of the foot and thigh together for stability as you draw the hands together in front of the heart. Look for a drishti, a focus point, somewhere in front of you, picking something that's not moving. Or if you're more confident with balance, look up to the sky and reach the arms in a high V. Imagine yourself as a tree rooting down into the earth to extend and expand out into the world. With an exhale, draw the hands back to the heart, turn the knee back to center, and softly release the foot. Switching sides, lifting the left sole of the foot up to the inner right thigh, or if you'd like to take this foot on the calf, that's also fine. Hands together in front of the heart, centering your balance by pressing the foot and leg into each other with equal force. If you did on the first side, rooting down through the right foot, looking up at the sky, and then opening the arms into a high V, expanding and opening out from your stable foundation. Take one more deep breath, navel to spine. On an exhale, draw the hands to the heart, left knee to the center line, and then step down. From Tadasana, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift onto the fingertips. Exhale, plant the palms and step back to plank pose. Same exhale, lowering the knees, lower all the way down. Hands forward under the shoulders. On an inhale, lift everything off the floor for Shalabhasana, Locust Pose, balancing on the pelvis. Reach long through the soles of the feet. Elbows lift. Hands hover under the shoulders. Lift a little higher with an inhale. Exhale, rest down, stacking the palms, resting the forehead, and rocking the hips from side to side. Preparing for a second round, draw the hands under the shoulders, elbows back. On an inhale, lift everything up off the floor. Keep the back of the neck long. With your next inhale, extend the arms overhead, biceps by the ears, reaching long through the fingertips and energy through the feet. Keep lifting up. With your next exhale, swim the arms back behind you, interlace the fingers over the sacrum, and press the knuckles back to open the chest. Lift a little higher. One more inhale. As you exhale, release the hands, softly lowering down, stacking the palms and resting the forehead on the backs of the hands. Soft to rock the hips left to right. For Dhanurasana, full bow pose, bend the knees, taking them parallel to each other in line with the hips. Reach back to hold the outer ankles and press the feet into the hands to lift the chest and thighs off the floor. Keep the thighs parallel, shoulder blades drawing together, heart reaching forward. Inhale, press the feet in the hands to lift a little higher, lifting the thighs more off the floor, reaching through the crown. One more breath. As you exhale, soft to lower down and release. Planting the hands by the ribs. Inhale, press up onto the knees, walking the knees close together, and sit the hips back for Balasana, Child's Pose. Now beginning to counterpose the back bends, stretching out the back. Deepen the breath, letting the breath massage the belly into the thighs. Reach back to hold the outsides of the feet and come onto the crown of the head. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky, straightening the arms for rabbit pose, further releasing the back. On an exhale, sit back down to the heels, coming to a kneeling position, and then shift the hips off to one side to sweep the legs out in front of you, finding Dandasana, staff pose. Legs out straight, toes flex back toward the shins. Palms plant on either side of the hips, pressing down firmly to reach long through the crown of the head. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, reach forward to hold the outsides of the feet or to hold the calves. Wherever you are, keep the elbows lifted and wide so that the heart space stays open, reaching the crown of the head towards the feet, lengthening the spine and finding a deep crease at the front of the hip joints. Keep the legs active, reaching through the heels, but let the upper body grow soft, turning inwards, closing the eyes, finding a more passive space in your practice. Preparing to come out, on an inhale, reach the arms forward and all the way up to a seat. Place the hands down by the hips and walk the feet in, then open the knees to the side, soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Holding around the ankles, begin to lean forward. If it's comfortable, you may press the elbows into the thighs to help open the inner groins. Keep the spine long, reaching through the crown of the head. Inhale to lengthen and come up. Take the hands behind you and then tuck the left foot under the right leg so the left foot is beside the right hip. Step the right foot over the left knee, which is facing the front of the mat. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, elbow crosses over the knee, or the elbow wraps around the knee, forearm draping down the right thigh. Wherever you are, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to roll the right shoulder back and twist. Inhale, lengthen and expand. exhale, deepen the twist. Keep the belly button facing forward toward the front of the mat to move the twist into the middle and upper back. Inhale to release and look forward, crawling the top foot back beside the left hip, stacking the knees. Stay here or walk the hands forward to Gomukhasana cow face pose for a deep hip opener. Press the sitting bones down into the earth and let the head and upper shoulders be relaxed. To come out, slowly walk the hands back, taking them behind the hips to step the feet out in front of you and then cross them in the opposite direction. Right foot by the left hip, left foot steps over right thigh. Inhale, lift the right arm high. Exhale, elbow crosses over the knee or wraps around. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Finding a little massage of the inner organs with the pulse of the breath. Inhale, gazing forward to release, and then tuck the top foot besides the right hip, stacking the knees and walking forward to Gomukhasana if you did on the first side. Maybe the belly is heavy on the top thigh. Let the shoulders be soft. Outer edges of the feet press down into the earth to protect the knees, and the hips are heavy down into the mat. Find a place of rest and softness. To come out, slowly walk the hands back, untangle the legs, and then reach the knees to the sky as you reach forward and slowly roll down onto the back for Savasana. Take a few moments to make any adjustments that you need, reaching for any layers if you're cool or props that would make your Savasana more comfortable. As you relax deeply into Savasana, let the palms turn to face up in a gesture of receptivity so you can receive all of the benefits of your practice and your efforts on the mat today. Take a moment to cultivate a spirit of gratitude for the body and the breath. Let the breath return to its natural rhythm, and for the next few minutes, let that natural breath wash over the body like gentle waves, letting the body be soft, trying to move as little as possible, and just resting on the gentle waves of the breath. Beginning to deepen the breath, coming back into the physical body. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, stretch the arms over the head on a deep inhale. Slowly walk the feet into the chest as you exhale, and then roll onto the side, resting in the fetal position for a breath or two before pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Drawing the palms together in front of the heart, recognizing yourself for your practice, and sending good wishes to all beings. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy, be free, and know peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Stay safe, stay joyful, and stay in practice.